bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world.
My name is Diego Resendiz, and I'm going to introduce you to the topic engine tuning, where me and my teammates Eliel, Vianney, and Eduardo are going to explain one specific process of engine tuning, which is the cylinder head cut. This modification is to reduce the volume of the combustion chamber in order to raise the relation of compression, which also gives a rise of power of the engine within acceptable limits, talking about doing only this tuning. Is applied directly to the cylinder head in order to get a better compression ratio without the need of replacing or reinforcing an important part of the engine. Also, this procedure is very common due to its cost, which is cheaper and reliable than others. Use motor, it will be necessary this process when for any reason the motor is submitted to a very high temperature process, which most of the times makes the cylinder head get damaged and stop being flat. Between the head with the motor block is designed by the hypothesis that perfectly flat, which is not true in the industry. The pieces are evaluated by some processes of rectification to make the union between the pieces by the most precise possible, to not allow the leakage of some liquids like water or motor oil. We'll get into the workshop to see the equipment needed for this modification. That is going to be shown by my teammate Eliel.
Let's go there.
I'm going to show you the following materials and equipment, the most necessary to realize the engine tuning. The first is a set of spark plugs for the engine can work better. We need 4 spark plugs. The second is synthetic oil for the cylinder. The wear and tear will be replaced. The next is cylinder head gasket, or change the gasket that we are gonna buy. And the last, we need sandpaper for the remove every dirty and impurities from it. And the most important, we need a set of tools for can change all and the work be easy.
Well, I'm Eduardo, and I'm going to give you the estimated time that takes to finish this procedure. The time is approximately 2 days, but this time we're gonna last less because we will use a cylinder head that was already removed. So let's stop talking and let's start working.
In the great outdoors, forever.
To remove the coolant freeze from the engine by the tap water, but as you see, this engine has the coolant water already removed. That you have to do is remove this tube from here and the water is gonna come out of the engine.
Sometimes you need to go.
Then it's necessary to disconnect all the sensors and put the harness away from the cylinder head.
You and me.
After that, the engine belt has to be removed in order to release the gears.
From a distance you can tell.
In the next step, we have to remove the spark plugs from the cylinder head, and we are going to use these kind of tools. The size of this tool is according to the size of the spark plug.
From a distance you can tell.
Okay, the first part of the process has been finished. Now it's time for the machining job. It's the next step in this process and is the most important step.
From a distance you can tell.
The machining job is the most important part in this procedure because the cylinder head is going to be lowered at least 20 millimeters to have the result expected.
From a distance you can tell.
For an important reason, I'm going to explain you how the
From a distance you can tell.
Finally, we have to return the engine belt to its original position.
From a distance you can tell.
Don't forget to connect again the sensors because this is very important to the good function of the engine.
From a distance you can tell.
In this part of the video, we're going to tell you recommendations about the tuning. As my teammate Aliel said, we have to use synthetic oil in order to reduce the wear and tear in the combustion chamber. It is also heavily recommended to use the cylinder calibration machine. Another point is, if you don't have enough experience in this area, like us, better to take your car with an engineering specialist.
From a distance you can tell.
Possible problems. Oil or antifreeze is reaching the catalyst. A spark plug and wires should be checked regularly and replaced if any damage is detected. Strong blows of broken supports or back fixing in the exhaust system can cause the fracture of the catalyst.
From a distance you can tell.
In conclusion, we must make the tuning of an engine when the engine of a car is failing in this power. So we have to do is put in the silent spark of the cylinders. Either fix it for account of you don't have the knowledge of this, better take your car with attention.